Here's tonight's lineup on WBRE.
I'm Carmen Grant with a story of a flu virus that has many dog owners concerned.
We know they are out there. We have warned you about them many times. Elliot Weiler on your side, helping to fight scam artists preying on the elderly.
How much is it going to cost?
Here's my estimate. It's going to be about $15,000.
Oh my, that's very high.
We'll show you a new tool being used to help prevent seniors from falling victim to scammers. Next on WBRE News.
And ready, set, shop. The new stores opening in both Luzerne and Lackawanna counties that had hundreds lining up before they even opened. That's next on WBRE News at 6.
On your side, this is WBRE News.
We are all aware of the oncoming flu season, but there is word now of a new flu virus that has dog owners on edge. It is called canine influenza, and sometimes it can be deadly. Good evening again, everyone. I'm Lyndall Stout.
And I'm Andy Mahalchik. The virus is often found in kennels and shelters where a large number of dogs are housed. WBRE's Pocono Bureau Chief Carmen Grant has more on the signs and the symptoms.
Many animal clinics, shelters, and kennels are keeping an eye out for signs of canine influenza. The virus, which originally started in horses, has spread to dogs. So far, it has been found in Florida and New York, in places where dogs are kept in close quarters.
It got started in greyhound racing, and the dogs are all housed together, so it spread very quickly because they're in such close contact. So those are the type of situations you need to be concerned about.
Just like the flu in people, the dog flu is very contagious and can spread quickly. Usually the first sign of it is a persistent cough.
You'll see, this cough again. You'll see a really high fever, probably lethargy, not wanting to eat, and difficulty breathing.
Vets say about 80% of dogs that contract the virus show mild symptoms and recover. 1 to 10% of canines die from the virus. Many dog owners are now taking extra precautions.
We don't have our dogs around too many other dogs. I do have 4, so I do worry about it because once one of them gets it, that could be the end of all of them.
We do not put our dog in a kennel, but I would be concerned. We are very careful and care very much for our animals.
I think it's scary. You don't want your dog getting sick and dying. But they say that most dogs won't. They'll get like a cold and they get over it.
At this time, vets say dog owners should not be alarmed, but urge them to use reputable groomers and kennels to protect their pet. In Stroudsburg, Carmen Grant, WBRE News.
Thank you, Carmen. So far, veterinarians say the virus has only shown up in dogs. They say there have been no cases so far of dog-to-human transmission.
Despite a lot of dirt about the plan, the Department of Environmental Protection gives the go-ahead for Hazelton's mine land reclamation project. The plan is to reclaim 300 acres of former mine land with sludge from river dredging mixed in with fly ash. And this plan hasn't been too popular. Many say they fear environmental problems. One of the most outspoken opponents of the plan, State Representative Todd Eaches.
It also poses a problem with the environment and our watershed, and you're going to see more trucks come up and down our streets with fly ash and river dredge and trains coming right through downtown Hazelton.
Dredge supporter Hazelton Mayor Lou Barletta says the plan will actually clean up environmental problems like trash-filled mine pits. State police investigating a deadly overnight crash in Lackawanna County. Investigators tell us 23-year-old Sheena Daniels of Music lost control of her convertible on Aston Mountain Road in Springbrook Township around 1:30 this morning. The car left the road, plunged down an embankment, injecting both Daniels and her passenger, 23-year-old Laura Satkowski of Avoca. Emergency crews took both Satkowski and Daniels to the hospital, but Satkowski later died. There was no word this evening on Daniels' condition. A state police reconstruction team and the Lackawanna County District Attorney's Office are both investigating. Police in Luzerne County trying to get to the bottom of a bizarre incident involving a car getting stuck on railroad tracks. The car got hung up on these tracks just near 8th Street, near Diamond Manufacturing in West Wyoming. Police say they responded to a call about the stuck car, and they spotted young people walking down the tracks. Some of them jumped into an SUV. Well, officers stopped the vehicle and took one of the occupants for a DUI test. 2 others got away.
Police say charges could be filed in this case in Luzerne County. Well, they are some of the most vulnerable people, and scam artists know it.
We are talking about senior citizens, and every year thousands of them fall victims to scams right here in Pennsylvania.
Consumer reporter Elliot Weiler on your side again tonight. Elliot, you spent part of this day at the Senior University. What's that all about?
Well, Andy, it's kind of a new crash course for seniors, teaching them how to spot scams and ripoffs. The Attorney General's office runs the course. Today, the show was on the road in Luzerne County.
So if you like, we can put this on your credit card and get you set up right away.
It's a telemarketing pitch we've all heard. Some people in this room say they've even fallen for it. But the Attorney General's office doesn't want that to happen anymore.
You know, just don't fall for it. I mean,
That's why Joyce O'Brien is canvassing the state, running something called Senior Crime Prevention University. The curriculum, video vignettes with different scenarios.
Good afternoon. This is John Wilson, and I'm calling to inform you that you won the Vitamart grand prize of $5,000. $5,000.
Some of them scams like that one.
how much is it going to cost?
Here's my estimate. It's going to be about $15,000.
Oh, my, that's very high.
Others legit, if a little rough around the edges. All of them real-life situations seniors often find themselves in.
I learned a lot here today, things that really is in the back of your mind, but there's no way you know what to do with it, but they tell you what to do, and that's what's interesting.
We come out to educate seniors all over Pennsylvania to make sure they're aware of the latest schemes, and they know how to identify them, they know how to better protect themselves from being a victim, and they also know where to report it if they are victimized.
But recognizing scams, like the ones portrayed in these videos, is the best way to prevent people, especially senior citizens, from getting ripped off in the first place.
And one new scam that came up today that's hitting the Lehigh Valley right now, people supposedly coming to your door saying your borough or township requires that your address be spray painted on the curb outside your house or driveway. That's not true. If you fall for it, you could lose a quick $20 or $50, so be aware. Elliot Weiler, WBRE News.
Okay, thank you, Elliot. Pumped up prices at the pump mean people are turning to pedal power in record numbers. We stopped by Maine Bike World in Kingston today, where fall typically means flat bicycle sales. Well, not so this year. With gas prices so high, people are looking for a new ride to get to work and back.
We've been selling a lot of bikes. People tell us they're using them to commute to work instead of starting their cars and using gas.
Now, one of the most popular models is the Comfort Bike. It is already a hit in the big cities and is now catching on around here. By the way, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce says more bikes were sold in the U.S. last year than cars.
If you build it, they will come, and they showed up today in big numbers at the new Kohl's department store in Luzerne County. Hundreds lined up to be among the first shoppers at Kohl's in Wilkes-Barre Township. The store is inside the old Walmart building. That store moved up the road just a bit. Shoppers we spoke to today say they've been waiting for Kohl's to move into our area for quite some time. And they're not disappointed. In Lackawanna County, another ribbon cutting at another Kohl's department store, this one in Dixon City. More than 100 people lined up for the doors to open. Some of the first customers also got a complimentary tote bag. Today's grand opening follows a soft opening this past Sunday. By the way, this store in Dixon City employs about 200 local workers.
The Friday Night Lights will be extra bright in Berwick this week. They will not only host one of the toughest high school football teams in the country, but also football fans from coast to coast. How the team is getting ready for the national spotlight. Also, summer may be history, but we'll show you something that could be part of your future summer plans. The new ride they are working on right now at Camel Beach.
The weekend is almost here, and we have to talk about some rain that's coming into our forecast. Find out when it gets here and how long it sticks around. Here's a look at high temperatures on AccuCast. We'll see you back here in 2.
On your side, this is WBRE News with Andy Mahalchik, Lyndall Stout, consumer reporter Elliot Weiler, chief meteorologist Josh Hodell, and sports with Jason Knapp on WBRE.
Magic 93 is Northeast PA's #1 for continuous soft rock.
Magic 93.
It's the annual Fall Sales Spectacular at Bernie Honda of Scranton. Now through Saturday, receive tremendous savings on our complete line of totally redesigned 2006 Hondas. Don't miss out. Best deals of the season are happening right now at Bernie Honda of Scranton.
In cities all across Italy, all roads may lead to Rome. But this week, all roads lead to Price Chopper's Italian Fest, where you'll save on wonderful pastas, rich sauces, meats, and fresh produce. You don't have to travel to Italy for great Italian food when Price Chopper offers Villa Capri Italian-style sausage links. Buy one, get one free. Price Chopper elbow ziti or spaghetti, 38 cents. And fresh sweet red peppers, 99 cents a pound. All roads lead to Price Chopper's Italian Fest for the best in fresh and low prices.
I work on a cardiac unit. Everybody depends on each other. Everything's connected. I'm very dependent on my computer. I use it for everything. I would be lost without it. When patients leave us, they're usually feeling better and they're talking about their kids. I love what I do. It's been a whole new experience for me being a mom and being a wife. No, I'm very happy with the choices that I made. Wouldn't change it for the world.
Good neighbors at work and at home. Our network connects computers and people. Pentella Data, a good neighbor.
These organizations fill many needs in our community, and sometimes they need the help of an attorney. Our members volunteer their services to make sure these organizations can continue their good work. Our hands, our hearts, our community. Luzerne County Lawyers. They fill bags with groceries. They run in charity races. They serve meals at the soup kitchen. They volunteer. They are the Young Lawyers Division of the Luzerne County Bar Association. Our hands, our hearts, our community. Luzerne County Lawyers.
It's the annual Fall Sales Spectacular at Bernie Honda of Scranton. Now through Saturday, receive tremendous savings on our complete line of totally redesigned 2006 Hondas. Don't miss out. Best deals of the season are happening right now at Bernie Honda of Scranton.
Yes, it's October, and yes, the temperatures are about to take a tumble, but we are clinging to summer memories with word of a brand new water slide being built right now at Camel Beach in Tannersville.
It is time to go with the flow, actually the Flow Rider to be exact. It is the latest addition to the water park's wild slides, and the ride features an endless wave that lets riders stand up on a boogie board. It'll cost about $1 million and should be finished by May of next year, and I bet Josh Hodell looks like something you might like.
I certainly would take a stab at that. I would do it. You guys want to go next May?
I would go. It would be the first time I'd be able to stand on a boogie board, I'll tell you.
I would applaud on the sidelines.
I can't say I've ever done that actually in the ocean, but hey, why not at a water park, right? Good evening, my friends. Certainly is nice of you to join us tonight. We've got a live look from Stroudsburg. This is all part of our Poconos Bureau. Cloudy skies here. Eventually, those clouds are going to open up, and we're going to get some rain to fall. Let's take you to AccuCast, show you that the current temperature in Stroudsburg is 72, 68 Dimmock, Millville 73, Mifflinburg 69, Montoursville, current temperature 71. Dallas at 70, live camera here showing cloudy skies, dew point temperature 65. It's awfully sticky. Downtown Wilkes-Barre 73, dew point 61. Again, dew point temperatures near 60 or above, you generally notice the humidity. And it's early October, so you're going to feel that humidity too. Satellite radar together showing the clouds building across Pennsylvania all day today. They really didn't budge too much, did they? We have the rain still down to our south, just pushing into the Virginias, West Virginia, Virginia itself. This is the leftovers of Tropical Storm Tammy. Here's a cold front that's going to kick all of this rain up into Pennsylvania beginning tomorrow. So I do anticipate periods of rain Friday afternoon into Saturday. Eventually, the steady rain is going to taper off Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. Generally speaking, I think we're looking at about 1 to 3 inches by the time it's all said and done. So much rain, there's a potential for it to come down heavy at times. The National Weather Service has issued a flash flood watch for all the counties that you see here in green. This is mainly for the streams and the creeks. Some street flooding could happen, maybe the poor drainage areas as well. Those are the areas that you need to keep an eye on. We've got a football games, I should say, tomorrow night. High school football off and on showers. It will be cool. Temperatures running in the lower and middle 60s. Once the front comes through, I think that's going to shut off that steady soaking rain. Then cooler weather builds in. Instead of near 80, we're going to be in the lower and middle 60s. Your AccuWeather forecast tonight, mostly cloudy and mild patchy fog. Low temperature tonight, 60 degrees. Tomorrow, northern tier. Periods of rain developing, Tunkhannock, LaPorte, Dimmock, 67 tomorrow afternoon. Pocono Mountains, morning fog. Then the rain moves in, 65, that's it. We haven't used the umbrellas lately. We're going to need them tomorrow. Lehigh Valley, cloudy with occasional rain, 72, Wilkes-Barre and Tamaqua. Susquehanna Valley, humid with off and on showers, 69, Mifflinburg, Beaver Springs, and Shamokin. Valley cities, Wilkes-Barre and Scranton, showers will develop by tomorrow afternoon with a high of 70. Steady rain will taper off to some showers by Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. Sunday, we're at 62. Monday, there could be a couple of drops. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we stay dry, and we stay in the 60s.
Yeah, football fans and players have been pretty lucky all year on Friday night, so.
Right, and this is what, week number 5, I think?
5 or 6.
It's 5. I don't think it's 4. Well, whatever week it is, we've gotten through how many weeks with nice weather, so one shouldn't be too bad.
Jason Knapp keeps track of all that stuff.
He does. We'll ask him when he comes up in a couple of minutes.
Thank you, Josh. Well, of course, it is fall. When the nights grow longer, the temperatures start to tumble, and it is time to head to the pumpkin patch. We found all types of pumpkins at Maylath's roadside stand in Monroe County. They have gooseneck pumpkins, white pumpkins for baking, and pumpkins that are strictly for carving. Many feared the long, hot, and dry summer would hurt this year's offering, but exactly the opposite happened, and there, in fact, is a bumper crop.
Here are a few of the stories our News Alliance partner, the Citizens Voice, is working on for tomorrow morning's edition. Planning your weekend yet? Well, find out which movies are winners and which ones are losers in Roger Ebert's reviews. And then a breakdown of Friday night's gridiron showdown between the Berwick Bulldogs and Bishop McDevitt. That and more in the Friday edition of the Citizen Voice.
Well, speaking of that, the football frenzy is building. In a community accustomed to big games, this is shaping up to be one of the biggest.
How the Berwick Bulldogs are getting ready for a nationally ranked foe and a nationwide audience.
And coming up tonight at 11, singer Harry Connick Jr. testifying before a Senate committee on tax relief for Hurricane Katrina victims.
The WBRE AccuCast is sponsored by the Berger Family Dealerships of Hazleton.
Scoo-Bobby-Doo Bell, what do you know about fun? Scooby-Doo Bell, Fresno's knows fun.
Duke and dine for $19.99 at Fresno's. We start with your choice of our crowd-pleasing appetizers. Add 2 specialty dinner entrees and then top it off with one of our Texas-sized desserts. With so many choices, you'll have to try them all. Fresno's, east of Viewmont Mall, Dixon City.
You have more fun than a Scoo-Bobby-Doo and Fresno's knows fresh. Yeah! Woo!
It's the Fantastic Fall Sales Event now through Monday at Grand Central in Hazleton, where you'll find everything for your home at super discount prices. Save big on all Lazy Boy recliners and sofas. Get 7-piece living rooms from only $11.99 and pay nothing in interest for up to 18 months. Take an extra 5% off brand name appliances and get free delivery. And Grand Central has high-definition Zenith big screen TVs, now $8.99. Just minutes from Interstates 80 and 81, it's the Fantastic Fall Sales Event at Grand Central in Hazleton.
Make the switch to Dish Network right now and you'll get every incentive possible. Get your first month free of any qualifying programming you want. Get HBO, Showtime, and Cinemax free for 3 months. Every month, our most popular package saves you money. Priced at less than $37 a month. Switch now for the free month and 25 free movie channels. 1-888-882-DISH. Call now and we'll include the power to pause and rewind live TV. 1-888-882-DISH. 1-888-882-DISH.
You're watching WBRE, a member of the Northeast Pennsylvania News Alliance. As nature paints the leaves the colors of autumn, come paint the sky with every color of the rainbow. The 21st Annual Fall Foliage Festival has become the most anticipated fall event in the Poconos. Experience mass balloon ascension Saturday and Sunday at 7:30 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. There's hot air and tethered balloon rides, fun for the kids, craft exhibits, pig races, live bands, and great food. Plus a balloon blow and fireworks Friday night. The 21st Annual Fall Foliage Festival, October 14th, 15th, and 16th at the Shawnee Inn and Golf Resort. On your side, you're watching WBRE News.
Berwick is known as a football town. The game is practically a religion for thousands who head to the stadium on Friday night.
Their church, of course, Crispin Field, the site of many big games, and tomorrow night it will be the stage for one of the biggest. Nationally ranked Bishop McDevitt comes to town along with a national audience.
Jill Konopka was in Berwick, where the Dogs are getting ready for both the Crusaders and ESPN. Jill.
That's right, Andy. Lyndall, ESPNU chose to air tomorrow's big game between Berwick and Bishop McDevitt, one of only 4 national high school games on national TV. Now tonight, the Berwick School District tells WBRE News it's ready for that national airtime. Team spirit fills the air as the Berwick Bulldogs unite one last time before their national debut on ESPNU. Preparations for the matchup against Bishop McDevitt started in July.
Our maintenance crew, in addition to their normal daily routines, they've been doing this too.
The decorations are hung. Verizon even installed 5 extra phone lines for the broadcast. Tonight, ESPNU production crews will add lighting to better illuminate the field under the night sky.
And then, like they said, they're going to stand at the 50-yard line in the middle of the field, and they can adjust the bank of lights to get the maximum reading for that.
The action won't end after tomorrow's game. Production crews have been working since Tuesday preparing for a free concert featuring a rock band.
It is a 40 by 40 stage, and with sound wings and video screens, it's about 125 feet wide.
After the game, thousands of football fans will vacate the stands to catch the Florida band Cold.
The concert people have their lights going up tonight. They're doing a sound check. The band is coming in tonight. They're going to do a sound check tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
But Berwick fans only have one thing on their minds.
I'm looking at Berwick by 7. And we're going to go 14-1.
Now, Lyndall, Andy, another interesting fact, ESPNU will have 10 cameras set up on the field tomorrow for tomorrow's game, but tonight, in about 45 minutes' time, there's a big pep rally going on, and that's outside Crispin Field. Reporting live in the control center, Jill Konopka, WBRE News.
Thank you, Jill.
The adrenaline's got to be running high in Berwick.
It is. It's always a big production if you've ever been to games there, but man, it looks especially big this time around. Remember, we talked a lot about that game and the matchup last night, and coming up, we'll talk about another battle of unbeatens on the horizon tomorrow. We'll put that into the WBRE Sports Spotlight. It's coming up as those teams go head-to-head on Sports Friday tomorrow night.
More choices, better choices. Looking for a family vehicle with a high safety rating and great gas mileage? How about Toyota Sienna? The kids will love the wireless entertainment and seating for up to 8. And you'll feel safer in the Sienna with child protector door locks, all-wheel drive, anti-lock brakes, navigation, and 3-row side curtain airbags. Sienna has everything your kids want and everything you need. Toyota value. That's moving you forward.
To thank everybody for making Pizza Hut Pan Pizza America's favorite pan pizza for a quarter of a century, we thought we'd put a quarter under everybody's pillow.
What are you doing?
And then we had a better idea.
Yeah, give them a pan pizza for a quarter. Just buy any large specialty pizza at menu price and you'll get a medium one-topping original pan pizza for 25 cents. Golden, crunchy outside, soft and chewy inside, all for a quarter.
Next time I'll knock.
There's nothing else like it.
Tonight, life is good for Joey the movie star, except for learning that pesky dialogue.
We have something wonderful
Until Valentine's Day.
till the day they kidnapped our son.
Then it's bottoms up for an all-new Will and Grace.
Welcome to Jack Talk.
What will Grace say on TV
I don't like
that will bring the wrath of an entire city on her head?
Simba looks angry.
All new Joey and Will and Grace tonight on NBC.
The men from Wisteria Lane are here.
Desperate Housewives, Hunks, James Benjamin, and Ricardo Shavira.
Next, all new Martha.
The Penguins were introduced to their fans last night on opening night with flaming fanfare. Pretty fitting considering the searing performance that followed. First goal of the season for the Pens coming less than 3 minutes in. 7 more follow. The Penguins bludgeoning Bridgeport 8-1. Eric Christensen had 4 of the goals. Pens scored 4 times on the power play.
I wasn't surprised at the power play. I wasn't surprised at the outcome of the game. I think we had a good team, and we're going to score our fair share of power play goals.
Penn's host the Hershey Bears Saturday night, then play in Chocolatetown Sunday. Halfway through the high school football regular season, about a dozen teams around the region still unbeaten. 2 of them go head-to-head tomorrow night. Tonight in the WBRE Sports Spotlight, Phil Shader with the story of a pair of squads, each overcoming different obstacles on the way to success.
Go! After graduating 15 offense and defensive starters from last year's 8-3 Shenandoah Valley team, not many people thought the Blue Devils would be 5-0 at this point. Of course, the Devils believed.
No, I'm not surprised. Well, we're a good team. We don't get a lot of respect. I mean, we work hard. We have a lot of heart.
Go! The Devils showed heart and made believers out of many after a 22-16 win last Friday over Jim Thorpe. That this young, small team is for real.
Go! Good. I think it helped us build a lot of confidence, and I think it, it let us kind of know, we could play with the big boys. Because this is a new group of kids, and they kind of needed to gain that confidence.
Tomorrow night, the Blue Devils will take their perfect record to Rotary Field in Schuylkill Haven to meet the 5-0 Hurricanes. Haven's senior quarterback Mookie Miller can't wait. He has something to prove.
The past 2 years, I've struggled against Shenandoah, so I want to come out and try to prove that it's just not a jinx, that I just want to do a lot better than I did the past 2 years against Shenandoah.
Go! Mookie Miller's role has expanded this season with the new look Mike Farr Haven offense. It's a lot more than just the power eye stop us if you can attack. There's a lot of decisions and reads for the quarterback to make in order to make this offense go.
Him and I communicate well. He watches a lot of film, and he knows where we want to attack teams, and he makes those adjustments on every play.
2 5-0 teams, but when the night's over, just one will be atop the Anthracite Football League. Phil Shader, WBRE Sports.
Phil, thank you. Yankees getting the night off in the playoffs after an off night for Alex Rodriguez. Misplays a ball at the 3rd and the 7th against the Angels. Now the rally stayed alive. Orlando Cabrera making the Yankees pay. 2-run hit here. Angels go on to win, tying the series at 1. And the Yankees manager talking about A-Rod's Big E.
I can't say disappointing. If they happen, people not paying attention, then then it bothers you. These guys are playing hard, and as they say, both clubs are, and you just have to live with with the results of it.
Red Sox also done in by a fielding blunder. Tony Graffinino in Chicago last night, ball through his legs, kept a White Sox rally alive. Tadeguchi 3-run homer. Chicago wins. The White Sox lead that series 2-0. So the Red Sox got to win 3 straight. Yankees and Red Sox both go back home. Both have the night off. Their series resume tomorrow.
And they both have big errors. Ironic.
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but yeah, both the same.
Okay, thanks, Chase. Well, the end of the line for sunny, warm, and dry days out there.
That's right. We're in for some rain, and we certainly need it. Josh Hodell has all the details next in his AccuWeather forecast.
And coming up tonight at 11, Bank of America offering customers a brand new way to save. That story tonight on WBRE.
WBRE News is brought to you by Star Trek Salon and Day Spa and the Sports Page.
It is the all-new 2006 Ford Explorer, America's best-selling, most trusted SUV. It has an all-new global positioning system, an interior that is as quiet as a luxury car, a stronger frame, and an engine that offers more power but uses less gas. It will be yours for just $289 a month. The all-new 2006 Explorer for just $289 a month. This is the best Explorer ever. See it today at your Quality Plus Ford dealers.
The FM Kirby Center presents Dancing Lions, Chinese Acrobats, Amazing Balancing Feats, all part of the Shangri-La Chinese Acrobats, appearing Saturday, October 29th at 8 p.m. Delight the whole family with feats of daring, martial arts, brilliant costumes, and impossible stunts. The Shangri-La Chinese Acrobats thrilled audiences around the world. Now your family can enjoy the show too here at home at the FM Kirby Center. See why critics call the show breathtaking, stunning, and quite unbelievable. Tickets on sale now at the Kirby Center box office and Ticketmaster outlets.
Good improvement.
Thank you, Doctor.
Cholesterol's down. Well done.
Great.
Hello, doctor's office.
And I gotta tell you, nice job.
Mr. Decker?
I told you we'd get it down.
Yep,
Even doctors can have high cholesterol. When diet and exercise aren't enough, adding Lipitor can lower your bad cholesterol from 39 to 60%. In fact, more cardiologists surveyed said they'd prescribe Lipitor for their own family members than any other cholesterol brand. Lipitor is one of many cholesterol-lowering treatment options in addition to diet and exercise that you and your doctor can consider. Lipitor is not for everyone, including people with liver problems and women who are nursing, pregnant, or who may become pregnant. Simple blood tests are needed to check for liver problems. Tell your doctor about other medications you are taking or if you experience muscle pain or weakness, as these may be signs of a rare but serious side effect. Ask your doctor about Lipitor today.
Here's tonight's lineup on WBRE.
Josh Hodell is looking for something he hasn't seen in a while, and that is rain on the radar.
Get the ponchos ready, buddy, right?
Let's do it, because I think we're in store for a bit of a soaking here as we go into Friday and Saturday. Here's a look at what you can expect coming up over the next couple of days. Steady rain developing by tomorrow afternoon. It will continue into Saturday when it starts to taper off to some showers. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it's cooler, and we're staying in the 60s. Mr. Knapp says it's week 6 of high school football. Week number 6.
Wet week 6.
I think it's going to be nappy. I think it will be.
Okay, thank you, Josh.
All right, and thank you so much for allowing us into your home tonight. NBC Nightly News with Brian Williams straight ahead. Have a great, safe one.
Tom Cameron Swayze.
Chet Huntley. David Brent.
John Shannon.